American Pickers did Frank Fritz forgive ex-buddy Mike Wolfe? Frank Fritz was in a recent pair of clips released on the American Pickers Facebook page. It reminded people of how close and friendly he used to be with his childhood friend Mike Wolfe. However, after Fritz went to rehab to attempt to clean up his life, American Pickers fired him. It severed their friendship, but after Frank had a stroke in 2022, fans wondered if they would reconcile. Here is a look at where Frank and Mike's relationship is at since that time. Are Frank and Mike from American Pickers friends again? In 2022, 1 year after American Pickers fired him as the co-host, Frank Fritz suffered a stroke. It paralyzed one half of his body and left him needing help to survive, including a conservatorship and guardian. However, many fans of the reality TV show wondered where Mike Wolfe was during all this. Mike and Frank were more than co-hosts on a TV show. They were childhood friends who grew up together. Mike had made posts asking for prayers and thoughts for Frank after the stroke. However, a lot of bad things went down between them after Mike remained responsible for firing Frank. He replaced Frank with his brother Ravi, and many fans feel this show has never been the same since. This was tough since they starred together on American Pickers from 2010 to 2020, and then their friendship ended. However, there is good news. It seems that Mike and Frank met up over Memorial Day weekend earlier, in 2023 for the first time in a few years. The U.S. Sun reported that a source close to both of them said that everything is fine between them right now. They are not the best of friends, and the source said Frank is closer to Robbie than he is to Mike. This is also good news since it means Frank does not blame Robbie for his firing from American Pickers. Has Frank forgiven Mike for being fired from American Pickers? It sounds like Frank Fritz has forgiven Mike Wolfe for his termination from American Pickers. The source said that they have been friends since childhood, and that doesn't end just because of one fight. They went to high school, they've done all this stuff together. They're very good friends, great friends, they said. They also mentioned that Mike has visited Frank several times since the stroke. The source said that with Frank recovering from the stroke, it might be time to move on for anyone who wanted his return to American Pickers. Frank had a stroke, so now he has to do what he has to do. And Mike and Robbie and the show do what they have to do, they said. Outside of that, they said the two are still buddies.